Hello everybody, Crimson Thunder here, and welcome to the second battle of Sentinels of the Multiverse, the video game's Freedom 5 run-through. We have destroyed Baron Blade in the last fight, and next up, we are on to Citizen Dawn. And we're going to randomize the environment here, and depending on the circumstances there, we can go ahead and see how we can rearrange this, if needed. Now, Freedom 5 Legacy should stay up front here for this one. And we can just keep it like we have the other time. So we can take Citizen Dawn on standard. No introduction needed. Let's fight. The world belongs to the citizens of the sun. We stand together against injustice in all its forms. She'll begin with 4 of the citizens. Truth being one I hate, especially with Angel. Now she can be. Now out of the core villains, I think she is the most difficult of them all. So we're going to offset everybody's damage reduction with the inspiring presence. And let's see here. Wraith can now set up pretty easily to basically handle what's going to be coming with Citizen Truth. Since we can't do much with that, we can go ahead and establish the tactical uplink, bolster allies, the ammo drop, throw jab, push the limits, sub-zero atmosphere. Best thing to do is just let everybody just draw a card. And next turn, Freedom 5 Bunker's gonna need to play that ammo drop. Utility belt here. Now we can focus on getting rid of Truth, and this will have her draw a card. This environment is a little dangerous, so we'll keep the mega computers and suit yourself. And we need to give this draw over to Tachyon for now. We're going to need to get rid of this because that will cause some serious problems. Unfortunately, I don't look like I can do too much other than that. Just give her a couple more card draws. And we can just do the sub-zero atmosphere. But what this will do is have everything act on the end of the turn for the villains. So when the citizens come out, we have one turn to deal with them. Ah, crap! I hate that state aura. Okay, sometimes you gotta deal with that. Dealing with citizen assault, we'll have Legacy do that, so that'll solve that problem. Play the ammo drop now. Motivation charge. We can go into recharge mode here. Nimble strike and cryo chamber. We'll do the cryo chamber. See, the environment's pretty dangerous, so we'll do the mega computer. And we'll actually not discard anything yet. Sonic Vortex. We got a spare Sub-Zero atmosphere. And we kind of need cards, so we'll put a glacial structure out for next round. And for this round, we will redirect everything into Legacy. Let's see, is everybody gonna need to do... We kinda don't really have some good card plays yet. So we'll go ahead. I will not discard yet. Now let's go see... We should have absolute zero now start everything up. We'll try to keep too much destruction away from him for as much as we can. Yes, I will destroy the recharge mode. And we'll put that grenade launcher back out there. Tactical uplink, superhuman, grenade launcher, eyepiece, HUD goggles, and the realignment. I think we better make sure that we don't run into any more of those devastating auras again, shall we? This will also give us charge draws too. Draw 4 cards here. We will not need an inventory barrage. And give it to absolute zero. Suit yourself in a stun bolt. We have more than one copy of that in here. Tachyon, draw a card. Get an extra card play. Is that gonna whiff? Yes. So let's not exactly go do a full-out assault on this yet. So we'll go ahead and discard that. Keep drawing. Now let's go ahead and draw the 3 cards. And we're pretty much almost all set up here. That mega computer. This is the reason why I have the mega computer out to prevent this from causing too much trouble. Redirect all this into Legacy since he can take all the chip damage. Okay, now we kind of do need to actually do some actual damage to Truth before, because this is starting to get a little bit out of hand. And so what I'll do is I'll have the Wraith start actually looking for her stuff that really matters, like which is those 2 I'm looking for. We'll get rid of it. We'll get rid of a mega computer for now, and we don't need to stumble just yet. Put an auxiliary power source out there. When we start actually doing some stuff that really matters. As much as I would like to have Absolute Zero put out his focus apertures, we need to get rid of truth. Now. Got that. Okay, now we can really start doing some stuff. Finally get rid of truth. That was a pain in the ass. Okay, what do we need? We can get rid of this. Now that we have all that all squared away. Now we can focus on doing the mass area effect. This won't hurt us as bad. But before we really get into problems with discarding cards, we can get rid of tears. She can take it. And this legacy can just absorb. Alright, Citizen Summer. Let's actually start breaking Anvil down. And for card play, we need Tachyon to have better options. So that'll come in handy. I'm not going to destroy this just yet. But we can definitely go ahead and use the Omni Cannon. Next evolution, maintenance unit, razor ordnance, nimble strike, onboard modular installation. Get these out of the deck as quickly as possible. And we'll start putting that up. Now we can get rid of Anvil sooner than later. This turn will turn them off for a turn. And Lightspeed Barrage into Citizen Dawn. We will not. I do not believe we'll need Sucker Punch anymore. This is just too situational. we've taken 11 cold damage this turn, so we need to be careful about actually using that. So now we can just start using the impales on Citizen Dawn. Escape Brab Rat. Okay, now she's gonna flip. Citizen Sweat. Unfortunately, we really can't allow her to have multiple hits like that. But unfortunately, because she's on our flip side, we have to wait until at least one more. But we can start setting up. Put another one out there. Danger Sense, Flat Cannon, Mega Computer, Lightspeed Barrage, and Impale. We can put the last Impale on her, so when we finally make the final push. Now let's go take a look at what System Dawn has. I can tolerate that. Alright, so we get the Surge of Strength so he can keep going. No point in me hitting anything else. So, Nimble Strike. And we just have to play the waiting game. Not by choice. Alright, that's starting to become a bit of a problem. But if we need to destroy something now, we can just get rid of this research grant. Ah, shit. That really hurts. The only good news is that that was the last one in the deck. Now we have to do all the unnecessary discards. We don't really need the external combustion. Combat stance, and that. Supersonic response, and a accelerated assault. So yes. So we have to discard an additional 2 cards. Starting with this one. I'm going to get rid of the Surge of Strength from now. Flat Cannon. Smoke Bombs. One of the Lightspeed Barrages. Okay, first, because I know there's a lot of damage coming, and just got to set everything else up back up again. Dangerous sense because the environment can really do some major damage. Alright, Tachyon. We do have enough of that, so if we could just get rid of Sweat and Tears, we'll be fine. I actually did not need to do all that. But right now I just get rid of Sweat. So now let's just go ahead and get set up. Do we have another ongoing we can put out there? I believe so. But we can't do it anyway. Oh, come on. It's a little ridiculous. Citizen Truth. We meet again. I do need the Wraith to get rid of some of this extra card play because it's going to start become a problem. And if you do the field freeze for everything except for the return with a dawn. I'm going to double skip. I will not do the extra stuff that needs to happen. Push the limits. I will draw 2 additional cards here. Okay, so it'll take a little while. That's going to interfere a lot with Absolute Zero stuff. Unfortunately, it does appear that Absolute Zero, that Legacy is going to actually go down in this fight. But we will continue to heal as much as we can. Where was that when we needed that? I'll just throw this grenade out because I know it's starting to get a little desperate. I need smoke bombs. No, that was not the one I wanted. That's not the one I wanted. There's smoke bombs. Okay, and Tachyon can take care of that. Now this will at least keep Legacy safe. Alright. Let's give Tachyon another card draw. The goggles, we need to get rid of this. Cryo chamber. We do not have anything going on. Now we do the full-out assault. And we have to discard 2. Crap. I think we're gonna play the upgrade mode on Legacy's turn. Extra modules don't need. Okay, that's not bad. Bring that to absolute 0. And we can. And we have enough cards. Now let's get Bunker the upgrade mode so we can just start putting crap into his field. Such as a Gatling gun and a grenade launcher. And discard extra crap we don't need. Now we can get rid of this since it's only gonna be problematic. Alright, now Tachyon can now go ahead and buy Fleet of Foot. Should be able to Now we can actually start having an actual offense. And when we use the power, let's actually do the order. Okay, now the rest don't matter. Since she's already done enough damage to us, we just need to just bash her down as much as we can, because we really cannot afford to take any much more damage from her. Of course we have that now. Nope. We gotta do this right. Since he's the lowest, he goes to absolute 0, he's gonna hit him. Next goes into absolute 0, gets hit. It's a citizen hammer. Now we don't have the damage to worry about. Now I believe Wraith has a mega computer to stop with that vat. Actually, first, before we switch out of modes, shoot that. Put out a flat cannon. Now we'll go into turret mode. Start shooting and providing tactical support. And good. Now it's good. Just do as much to do damage. Don't really need this, because now we pretty much won by this point. Just do a little wallop upside the head. There, that takes care of that. But Citizen Dawn, just like with any other matchups against her, is pretty tough, and you just gotta make sure you do your strategization with your teamwork correctly, or else everything else falls apart. So thank you so very much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And next up is a little bit easier. It's Grand Warlord Boss. See ya.